Cormac McCarthy, at the age of 89, is publishing 2 novels in 1 month and defying all of the critics. And this is such a goated move to make at the age of 89 because most 89-year-olds gave up on life when they were 25. McCarthy, while he was still a teenager, decided to chase a dream, decided to reject consensual reality and go through poverty, divorces, and a ton of other problems in his life until he finally made it as an author. And writing is such a cool skill because you can progress in it into your 70s, 80s, and even 90s. You can't say that about physical things or even other artistic or career endeavors. And to compound all of this, McCarthy remains an OG because he is a reclusive writer. He has given little to no interviews. The one on Oprah, a couple print interviews. And other than that, he has never talked about his books to anyone. He's never come to a conference and talked to all the academics and told them that they're wrong. And that is such a special thing because McCarthy's work focuses on nature with beautiful descriptions of the South and the Southwest, better than anyone else in American history. He explores archetypes and symbols in a very dreamy and stylistic way and contrasts that with the nature, with at times that biblical voice. And you don't get that from hanging out in your room all day and writing. He spent months, if not years of his life out on horseback, traveling around the settings that he was writing about, camping out, living out in the woods. At one point, he was living out in a cabin in the woods with his wife and his kid, and they didn't even have enough money for toothpaste or for most foods, and eventually they got divorced because they were living so impoverished. But look at him now. He's a best-selling author. He's a legend. I'm wearing his t-shirt. And it's so important for us right now to start making similar decisions if we want to pursue art or pursue something for the next couple decades of our lives. I have 6 decades until I am 89. You have decades until you are in your 90s. And if we can develop the skills and put in the work through our 30s, 40s, and 50s, then we can seemingly maintain that or decline a little bit for the last few decades of our life. And a lot of time and other things open up at the end of your life. Yes, your energy plummets, you have health problems, people around you are dying, but you also, once again, are at a peak level still if you put in the work, if you put in the time, if you decided to live a healthy, sober, non-stressful life. So I'm just so excited that McCarthy finally did it. He hasn't released a novel since 2008, and over the last 14 years, the world has drastically shifted. But good writers are still good writers. Even if all the book publishers and universities are trying to redefine what good writing is by shoveling a bunch of shit down our throats, McCarthy is one of those equalizers that when he releases these books, they are going to be leagues ahead of what all the first-time novelists and all the quota novelists that we are being told to care about. So expect more about all this on this channel because next week, The Passenger releases and we are going to be having a readathon, a watch, a live stream, and a bunch of other stuff. So be here for that. Get your copy. This is bigger than Harry Potter, everybody. And I will see you guys there. Peace.